Here we are, we're back. Yes, lots of fun times, don't we? That was wild. It was landing right when we're coming in. All right, I'm back live, everybody. Now we're in some No Man's Sky, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. Jumping over to some No Man's Sky. Let's do it. How we doing on our battles? 13 minutes on our battles. Again, we're going to do battle mode all day long. So yesterday we did 9 hours of battles. We're going to do a bunch more today. So settle in. Now, the first thing I do when I get in No Man's Sky is I take a look at my settlements. That's right. They've added a cool settlements feature to No Man's Sky where you can actually build up a gigantic city of settlements. Now, first I'm going to look at my status. Right now, productivity is 816,000. Cost me 184,000 maintenance, 32% happy, and 42 citizens. Now, right, I've actually got this to S class, and I don't know why it goes up and down. But we can go ahead and get some of our free loot that we get right here. There we go. Next output in 20 hours. And you have to fight off the sentinels from time to time. But what I really want to do is get the happiness and my population up of my crew here. So I'm going to keep on working on that. Let's see if we've got anything that can go toward that. What are we doing? Unknown outcome and plus settlement debt. Dismiss this. Says claims to have been sent here by powerful yet undefined forces. They bring the words of the monolith. Paka port was a warning. A scattering of coins is all they ask for in return for their message. Unknown outcome. Well, let's go find out what happens. Uh-oh, he's laughing. What happened? New settlement, blessed by the tides. Settlement debt. Blessed by the tides. What's that all about? Let's go look. Let's see. Blessed by the tides. Improved citizens' happiness. Yay! All right, let's do that. I think my happiness just actually went down. Okay. I don't know. I think the other one might have been better. Well, we tried it. What the heck? So there we go. Blessed by the tides. We've got another 8,000 debt. It's going to be cleared in 22 minutes. Got that going on. Okay. What up? All right. They'd love to come in my overseer's office and just chill out in there. I see him in there all the time, just chilling out. It's pretty funny. All right. Let's save that. All right. I mean coughing you guys' ear. Having a coughing fit. What's up, Dimitri? There's my Kismet. That's right. I'm going right now. We're having a giveaway, everybody. It doesn't show up for some reason because it's broken. But we're doing a giveaway right now for a Stream Raider skin. So feel free to hop on board the giveaway and try to win that sucker. I think I am doing it. Am I not doing it? I don't know. Let me just cancel it. This thing's like busted. I'm going to cancel it over here and restart it again. All right, I'm going to refund everybody. All right, let's try that again. Bam. All right, there it goes. Now the giveaway's working. I don't make the stuff, everybody. I just use it. There you go. Okay, now we got a giveaway going on. Now let's go ahead and have Saltbot come up, tell you a bit about the giveaway so I don't burn out my voice talking about it too many times. Here we go.
Hello, this is Saltbot. You might be wondering, what are Kiscaps, and how do I use them? They are loyalty points for watching Kismet stream. There are many ways to earn Kiscaps, whether you are a streamer or viewer. Some free, and some are for above and beyond supporters. Let me show you how. The easiest way is to hit the follow button and earn an instant 1000 Kiscaps, or by hosting by going to your channel by using the Twitch menu in the upper right corner, open your chat in a new window and type /host Kismet. Another way is to team up with other Wasteland Tycoons in the chat and earn 500 caps for every 5 retweets on Twitter. Each time you unlock another 5 retweets, the amount increases by 500 each time. So you get 500, then 1000 more, then 1500 more, etc. Use the RT command in the chat at any time to find the right tweet. Earn even more bonus Kiscaps by participating in the chat with some GGs. If you want to go above and beyond, you can donate to the stream or subscribe using your Twitch Prime. Or choose one of the 3 levels of sub support. This will get you instant and 5,000 Kiscaps, plus Kismet emotes. Earn 3 times Kiscaps just for hanging out in the stream and 3 times the chance of winning contests and giveaways. Let us talk about how to enter Kismet's giveaway. First type !loot in the chat to check how many Kiscaps you have. Remember that each ticket costs 10 Kiscaps. You are now ready to enter the giveaway. Type exclamation ticket, then add a space and type the number 1. Everyone gets a free ticket and a chance to win. If you would like to buy more tickets and increase your chance to win, you can buy more, like 10, 1,000, up to 10,000 tickets per giveaway if you have enough Kiscaps built up. Thank you for being an amazing part of the stream and good luck.
All right, good luck, everybody. Go get that going on. Get yourself some free loot here in the stream. All my Stream Raiders peeps, or even if not Stream Raiders peeps, you want to get yourself, come and join us for some Stream Raiders, feel free to go ahead. Now, what we're going to do is keep on working on all of our stuff. We've unlocked all our slots and our cargo slots. We've been working on our starship here. We have not yet been able to find ourselves a darn S-class fighter yet, though I love this fighter that I got, though. It is beautiful, one. And also, look how many slots it's got. Holy moly. And technology slots as well. Crazy, crazy amount of technology slots. Very nice over here. Now, right now, my settlement is running smoothly. So this whole entire area that you see here, this is my settlement. Those ones over there. Those ones over there. That stuff over that way. So yeah, this settlement actually used to be in a deficit. It was 190,000 in the hole, and because it was glitched for a few days, before they came out with a patch for it, literally went $500,000 into the hole. Now I have lots of cash. I have basically $500 million on me right now, and I could have just paid it off, but it doesn't let you pay off the debt. It allows you have to actually pay it off with the actual settlement itself. Now, right now, you can only have one settlement, but I hope they add the ability for you to have multiple settlements eventually down the road. I think that would be super fun. Oh, I gotta let my kids in, everybody. I think I left it in, but just in case I didn't, hold on a second. Let me go make sure that I did unlock the door for them. I'll be right back. All right, they're good. They are good and ready to rock. So, now that we got that going, there's not really much we need to do. We need to wait around until it says, hey, you got some other event going on, like you got to solve a dispute, or you can build something new or whatnot. So we're going to wait around for that to happen. So while we're waiting for that to happen, we'll go ahead and wander on over here where I have a little bit of a base going on. You can see I've got my vehicles out there. I've got my starship there. All of my my storage is there, and a little bit of a house in here, which is currently holding all the batteries and more batteries, holding all that power there so that at nighttime, because we got solar up here at the top, because at nighttime it stores all that power so that I can get through the night and use whatever power I need. Now these right here actually just sit on top, and when they sit on top they actually connect to the thing without having to run any wires and actually run the power down through there, and then it connects to these down here, which actually snap to these floors, which are awesome. Let's go change our view. There we go. These actually snap to the floor and work as awesome power connectors. And then all of these, of course, are stored up with a good amount of power. Oh yeah, lots of power in there during the day. Now we got that done, so here's what we want to do. We want to go ahead and run all of our other stuff here. We want to go ahead and run my various bases. And let's see, what do we want to do? Do we need copper? No. We don't need ferrite dust. Nope. Gold, yes. We'll go gold. Gold and silver are always one you want to collect because you can turn that into platinum and then you can turn that into nanotites. Now we want to unlock a bunch of resources, a bunch of patterns, and all of that stuff as well. So we're going to try to get that going on. Eventually. They actually made this cooler, man. They really did upgrade a lot of the stuff in the game. They did a great job, I think, of bringing this game and turning it around, man. They They are outputting more and more features faster than anybody I've ever seen. They are just working really hard at it. So I give them huge credit for that. All right, supply depot. Let's get 50,000 gold and put it in our stores. There we go. Now over here, what do we got? Cobalt. Do I need any more cobalt right now? Probably not. And you'll see me actually stop collecting stuff because it will overburden even your storage at some point. Let's go to silver. If you're prone to epileptic seizures, everybody, I would suggest to look away during this part. I'm not prone to them, but man, the flashing of this isn't that great. It's the flashing part that's not good. The effect is cool, but the part that does that in there somewhere, that's not good. Not good. Even for me, it makes my triggers my medical conditions a little bit. But I like the effect though. There's more silver. All right, another 50,000 silver. Looking good. And back into the terminal. Now, I've already preset all these up. We're going to set up some more resources today, I believe. I will try to get into it. Let's see. Do we need anything else? No, really just activated idiom. We'll go ahead and make ourselves some dollar bills today. Let's go. Make ourselves some coins. Now, I've actually been logging in and out of the game over the past weeks or so, just logging in, working on my settlement, then logging out. Log in, you know, make a decision on my settlement, log out. You can do it like every hour, every 2 hours or so, just log in and log out, and just do that without having to even do anything else. You just do that part, and you're good. Another thing I want to do is get my freighters going, try to get my freighters built up to S classes and whatnot. We'll get onto those as well after we get all this done. I don't know what it is about streaming, everybody, that makes me sneeze. I swear I don't sneeze all day long. I get on stream, bam, sneezing. All right, now you might notice that's 215,000, yes, activated idiom. Now, if I go over here to this one right here and I say, hey, I want to sell this activated idiom, wherever it's at, right there, it says it's worth 38 million, but that's not true. That's not true, everybody, because it's minus 80% demand because I've already sold it here to this particular location. I don't remember where I left off as well in my various bases. Now, what I do is I go to the space station. And I'm going to start at the end this time. Let's go to station number, which one's the highest one we've got right now? Station number 33. No, I think that's, well, it is 33. All right, we'll go to station 33. We'll work our way backwards. What I do is I go ahead and sell it to the vendor. Now, we got to watch out you're not in a populated area. I'm just playing a single player game. But if you are in a populated area and you go and do that at the thing, you will crash the market for that particular item. You can just talk to the people who are, you know, coming in and out on their ships and kind of bypass that. I feel like it's a little cheating, a little bit. I don't know. Maybe it's supposed to be that way, but I feel like it's a little cheating. So I usually still just sell it to the vendor here. That's just the way I like to play. That's just me. Now look at that, 196 million right there. So $250 million I just made right there. There you go. And literally, I collected that while I wasn't even online. I automated it, so it goes and collects it, and it puts it in a bunch of storage. And then when I come back on, bam, I got a whole bunch I can collect and use. We'll do that with some of these other ones here. I'm not sure which ones I really need to work on. Maybe we'll work on emerald, and we'll work on cadmium. Yeah, let's work on those. And then I'll have a bunch of that in case I need it as well. All right. Now, I think in the long run, you should have the ability to have so much of it to be able to at least collect enough to fill up your cargo, right? So say 10,000 of every single element out there. So at any given time, you can go there, grab a full stack of that particular item, and then use that cadmium, use that emerald. So you can see right here, cadmium, emerald, and idiom is pretty low. And so I would want it to keep collecting those automatically. You see all my other stuff is just absolutely filled. Maybe some dioxide as well. Some paraffin would be good. You can see I've got plenty of everything else in there, and a bunch of other stuff that I utilize, including that dehydrin jelly in there. We'll come back to all of that in just a moment. Let's see. So we want to try to collect some emerald. Hold on. Let's get out of there. You know what? We'll come back to that in just a second. Let's do this battle first, and we'll come back. To battle! All right. How are we looking now? Now we're talking 41 peeps. All right. Now, come on. Come on. We got to put those units down. I see all you people only putting 1 units down now. I'm calling you out. Let's go. Come on. We got to put down more units. I'd put down more units than 1 if I could. I can only put 1 unit down. Yeah, I think it's a good idea to hide here in the center. Because when you hide here in the center, the mobs have to break their way through the door. There we go. There we go. Now we're moving. Ooh, moving in 2 different directions, though. Not good. Luckily, we got bottom fish in the back there taking that epic. Trisri G bringing in the epic healer, watching my back. Ben hauled in there, also with the epic. Oh, I don't know. This one's iffy. This one's still iffy. I think we might have him. Me and Ben going up to the high side. Rotisserie G running back to throw down some heals. $13 peeps left. And they are pathing the long way here. All right, there we go. Open the captain's chest, give you guys some love. Whoa, and I got those assists as well. Rotisserie G, Subi walking away with some loot. And Rotisserie G showing how it's done. All 6 units down. Also MVP with 25 kills. That's how you do it. Do what Rotisserie G does. Boss moded, everybody, so you can get that loot. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Look at us. We got a triple chest coming up, everybody. We got a triple chest. We got to get this going on. Let's do it. Oh, we're going to do a 4 skull here. Let's see how we do. Oh, we know where to go on this one. We know where to go. I'm going to bring out the tank right down here in this bottom left corner. We're going to get that going on right over here. Here we go. Come on, everybody. Come and join us. Get that fired up. Let's go ahead and get our quest done as well. Over here. And make sure you forwarding these quests as well, everybody. Otherwise, it doesn't count toward the next one. That's why I'm getting these tickets here or whatnot. By the way, these tickets are for potentially winning a trip to TwitchCon. So, hey, congrats if you guys win that. So make sure to be getting those tickets and whatnot. I don't know if these are just for captains or for everybody. You guys let me know in the chat. Do you guys got this as well, or is this just for captains? I would think it'd be for everybody, I would think. I don't know. That's just my thought. But what do I know? The wonderful Ladybug in the chat. A long time no see. What up, Notre Dame? I've been here, man. What have you been up to? Everything's going great, man. Everything's going great. I'm having a fun time. Been having a really fun time hanging out with my members in New World, as well as been playing some Astroneer, some Satisfactory, playing some No Man's Sky right now. We've been doing our Fallout 76 dailies. We've been playing some Valheim. We're going to be playing some Alpha 20, by the way, of 7 Days to Die coming up soon, so we're going to play a bunch of that as well. As well as a whole bunch of other new updates and drops that are coming through for both Satisfactory and for Astroneer. And as always, No Man's Sky. I mean, and No Man's Sky has done so much stuff that I have not even been able to do all the stuff that they already put out. Nice job. Avatar boss battle. Type exclamation join and then make your choice between a warrior, priest, or mage in the chat. You only got so many seconds. Go! There you go. You only got so many seconds to join us for the stream avatar battle. Exclamation join, warrior, priest, or mage. Go! In the chat, you got 40 seconds to make it happen. Lady just started up that boss. Now remember, those stream avatars are tied to unlocking more stream avatars as well as eventually to the giveaway. So I'm letting you guys build up some gold. Now's your chance. Now's your chance. Exclamation join and put it in there. The first 6 people to do it are the ones who get in. Make sure you put a space. Exclamation join space, warrior, priest, or mage, right? You got to pick one of those 3 things. You got 14 seconds left. Hurry up. Hurry up. Go, go, go. Whenever you hear that noise, whenever you hear the battle firing up, or you see that timer down there, you know that we're about to fire it up. All right. Let's get into it. So we want to go ahead and start with some of our resource. Oh, wait, no, let's go check in on our freighter first. Let's go do that. Oh, wait, actually, I can just go back to my main planet. Let's just go back to my main base first. That's where I have it currently parked. I could just pull it here, but I'd rather go back to my main base. And off we go. There you go. Fight a Pumpkin King. Oh, Lurker Love. Thank you very much, Scripplin, for that Lurker Love. Appreciate that. Appreciate you guys all getting on the Kismet Love Train today, showing the stream some love. Appreciate it. There you go. Now, again, if you want to see these commands, everybody, they're a little small there. Here's what you do. You go exclamation warrior in the chat, and it actually tells you in the chat what the commands are. Exclamation mage, it will tell you what the commands are, or you guessed it, priest, because if I got it all set up so you can see the commands actually in the chat, because it's real small on the screen here, but you can actually see it in the chat there. So if you're ever wondering which of your skills you can use, now you don't have to type exclamation firebolt. You can just go 1, right? So it'll do the first function, which is firebolt. If you want to do, say, the second one, which is lifesteal, you can just put a 2 in the chat, right? You don't have to type the whole thing out. Just 1, 2, or 3. And then if you are a person who's like, say, the priest, who's going to heal a certain target, you can go 3 and then put at, and in this case, Ladybug, you could put it at her and then heal her with your priest healing skills to try to take out the boss. Now, eventually, I'm going to be adding more stream avatars and more bosses, but I'm a busy guy. It's on the list, everybody, but again, only so much time in the day. I try to do as much as I can. And I actually got some rest last night. Can you tell? I actually crashed out, everybody. I've been working so hard on so much stuff. See, a lot of stuff that I do, everybody, is stuff that you won't see for a month from now, 2 months, 6 months from now, because it requires a lot of pre-work, right? A lot of work to get it done ahead of time. I got to work with sponsors. I got to work on giveaways, a whole bunch of that stuff. I got a lot of stuff coming up for the end of the year. We got some fun stuff coming up for Halloween. We got some stuff coming up for November, and especially in December, where I do my month-long giveaway. Every single year, you'll see Kiz Kringle coming back this year, as well as some other events and things that I'm going to be doing with some other peeps as well. I can't wait to be part of all of that, everybody. But again, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of prep work. A lot of prep work to make all that happen. Okay, now this is my freighter, everybody. You saw those ships out there. Those are all my frigates. Darn frigates. That are out there, and they are my ships that can go out and collect loot for me as part of my ship here. And you see I've got a bunch of stuff going on here. That actually has a wall over there. It's acting funky today. That bug needs to be fixed. But yeah, I like mine to be nice and open. Way open like that, and then you can just line it with plants is really the best use for it, I think. Now let's go ahead and head in here, and let me go ahead and go into first person here. And we're going to go to this fleet command station. Now I've sent 5 of these out, and they've gone out and they've collected some stuff. Now I can debrief it right here, and I can go over each and everything, but I just click it like this, just left click to get through all this stuff. And then you end it, and then you just watch what it pops up, right? Ammonium, INM, organic, superconducting fibers, nitrogen salt, Corvax convergence cube, Mulligo pollen, what else? And I made, oh my God, 3 million units on that single run. That was a nice run right there. Now, Now, what new citizen proposal coming up in about 54 minutes as well. Hey Siri, set a timer for 55 minutes.
55 minutes starting now.
There you go. 55 minutes starting now. So she'll remind me in 55 minutes to come back, check on my settlement. All right, now if you notice, there's 5 more ships in here. That's right. I have a whole fleet of ships. I've sent 5 rounds of 5 ships each, so 25 ships out to collect me a bunch of stuff. So debrief, click, 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 end expedition, and then it will show us all the stuff we got. Activated copper, storage augmentation, awesome. Magno gold. We've got more units. On that one, we made $500,000 on that one. And then the next one. Now, you paid for these ships. They literally cost me millions and millions of dollars. So, you know what? They should make me money back, I think, and collect me resources. Bulbs. Oh, cool. Rare item found. Sac venom. Lost beam bulbs. And I made another 360,000. That's not bad. Uh-oh. Little lagzilla there. All right, on to the next one. Brief commander. Click, 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 click. Now, you can read through each of these if you want. I've done it so many times that I don't even do it anymore. I walk away. So I'm on to the next one by the time that one's going. Lots of random loot. Now, all this random loot is going to drop onto your primary ship. So be careful if you don't have enough room, because it's going to drop onto your freighter here. Now, what I do is I take this stuff. Ooh, antimatter. That we want to keep. What I do is I take this stuff and I just put it into my storage container. And it should stack nicely in... Oh, put that on my starship. It should stack nicely with the stuff I've already got in there. I don't even bother sorting it anymore. I just let it fill up and then it... and then it usually better stacks. Nope. This one, we've already got some of those in there. No idiom. Be found. Aronium. We definitely need that. You actually need that for your settlements. Chromatic metal. Now, if it's already in there, it will automatically just drop on the stack that's already there. If it's in order, if there's any gaps, it'll actually make another spot for it, and so you'll have 2 of the same thing in 2 separate chests, which is really obnoxious. It should automatically check all the chests to see if there's a stack and then put it in that stack, but it doesn't, so keep that in mind. You can actually look at your various different chests here on your freighter tab. And you can see I've named mine. You can name all your stuff if you want. It's just like, yeah. After a while, it's not worth your time to do all that, I find. But there we go. So we want to clear some of that out before we get too many of this going. And debrief the commander. And boom, more loot. All right. Now, while that's looting out there, let's get a bunch of this stuff. I like how my radar is just absolutely filled with plants that I can get. It's funny. Now, eventually, you'll see me go and actually do individual rows for each of these plants as far as the eye can see. And then I can literally, if I need a bunch of Gravino ball, I have a whole row full of it and whatnot. Probably not going to do that today. Let's put that on the to-do list for another day. It's good to come in here and grab these. You might as well, because right now nothing's going on, right? When they're maxed out, they're not growing. You want to come in and get it. Now, the cool thing is you don't have to replant the seeds. You just pick it up, and then it's already going to grow again. And these are growing pods here. This is the large growing pod. And this is part of your quest that you do over here with the gardener guy. And there we go. It was free loot to pick up. GG. Okay, let's talk to our gardener guy over here, see what he's got to say. I bought a new, I'm pursuing a new hybrid plant. It's such fun. Will you help me birth new life? Accept. I can already see them in my mind. All right, awesome. Collect agricultural samples. So all I need to do is just wait a minute because I've already done that before. Give the samples of gamma root. Oh, wonderful. I have news for you as well. My latest creation has sprouted. It has produced the most interesting of seeds. Please take a sample. Rip beam pollen. And nip nip. There it is. All right. Now we know how to do nip nip. Awesome. All right. Now, what we want to do is we want to be able to go ahead and make that stuff, but we need to get some of the raw materials first, and then we can put it in here and we can grow it, and then we can have and keep expanding it. What you do is you take 1 and you turn it into 2, and 2 into 4, 4 into 8, 8 into 16, 32, 64, 128. You get the idea. Before you know it, you got a whole entire ship full of loot. Now, another thing that I like to do is to keep expanding my area here. So instead of doing nanotites this time, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go into our general here. We're going to access our storage, and we're going to take some of this silver out. Right here. Finding it is the hardest part in here sometimes. Got all the space over here. All the space over here you could be using for this, but nope. I gotta scroll through this 50 times. I really feel like you definitely need to make this better. I hate this pop-up window. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. Oh, look out! We got a win! Congratulations! That's 100 gold you guys are walking away with. Now remember, you can use that gold to unlock some more stream avatars. You can unlock, like Paul did there, he unlocked the Teamwork Tycoon. There's also Saltbot you can unlock as well in there, and of course more in the future. So feel free to keep playing along with our stream avatars there. I think it's really fun. Really fun little thing you can do. And I decided to leave the NPCs in there, by the way, everybody, just so you guys can have a higher chance of winning that stuff. There we go. That's a lot of silver there. Okay. Now, the building in here is a little awkward because it uses what's known as a negative effect. All right, I don't have any of that right now. It uses negative space. So, when we're going in here and we're building out something, right here, like say I want to put this room in, right? Well, what I'm really doing is I'm putting it in, but I'm really taking out the thing that's already there, right? Like this, right? It's really, it can be pretty awkward in the way that you, oh, I forgot I need to get a bunch of tritium too. Let's go see if we were lucky enough to find some on the auction over here. Now, really, you can get tritium from travelers who are traveling around. Sometimes I find it in here. If I see the two things I insta-buy, tritium and then also the gel. I don't see it in there. I don't see either of those in there. And the gel I'm talking about here is the dehydrogen jelly, right? You definitely want to buy that every time you see it. This way it just saves you time making stuff. Now I can go in and take the dehydrogen jelly right over here out of there, or actually just go right here. And I can go ahead and take the dehydrogen jelly here. It's in here somewhere. Right there. Put it in here and it makes it back into dehydrogen, which is awesome. That's just less dehydrogen I have to collect. Then we can go ahead and put that into my thing. And then what we can also do is take some of this dehydrogen as well, if we want to, like this, and we can convert it back to dehydrogen jelly if we want. Now, another thing we could also do is try to add oxygen. Whenever you're doing anything in the thing here, try to add oxygen to it and see what happens. It changed it to salt, right? Do I need some salt? No. But it tells you basically that that you can actually mix and match items up to 3 items together to make other items from that. And it's great to have the recipe, and meaning that you already know it. You've already done it before. If you go into your milestones here, I think, or no, log, guide, somewhere here. Yeah, guide. You go into guide. I was on catalog. Catalog. My brain's not working right. You can roll over this, and it tells you what it is. Now, crafted products, you can roll over those, and it will say, hey, it's antimatter and that. But also the same thing with like gold is phosphorus and ionized cobalt. You put both of those in there, you can make yourself some magno gold. Same thing with all this other stuff that you've discovered. Now, I actually reset my playthrough before I played through here. And oh, actually, I've discovered everything now. All the craftable items I can now craft because I know what the combination of it is now. So that's awesome. Raw materials are still a few. I think raw materials I still need to find. Oh, just one. All right, one more raw material I need to find to get that going. Same thing with equipment and things like that. Some of this stuff still question mark. That's okay. We'll get into it. Okay, I'm never really in a hurry. And in fact, I like it better when it resets because I've restarted the game many times. I like it better when it resets and I don't know it, and then it gives me something to go look for and find. You know, it gives you something to do in the game. Very, very fun. All right, let's go over here. Again, see if there's anything else we want in there. No. Okay, now we got all that done. We want to go ahead and queue up our stuff we can here. Save that. And we're going to queue up some more travels here. I always start with the one that's going to take the longest, 27 hours right here. These are all balanced with one with industrial. All right, so let's do our balances first. We're going to start with a combat. We're going to start with a support. And then let's say industrial, trade. And then maybe some more industrial. There we go. All right, now I need 700 tons of fuel, which I apparently have. I got a 5-star fleet rating, and the difficulty rating is only 2. So let's go ahead and do it. Now I can also do some upgrades in here. I haven't really got to those upgrades yet in this playthrough, but now that one's off and running. All right, next one. This one's also balanced, so I always want to start with a combat, with a support one, so that it's reducing the cost. An industrial there, and another industrial. Maybe a trade one in that one as well. All right, off you go. Boom. All right. Then what else? 15 hours here. And a combat, a support, industrial, trade, and industrial again. All right, off you go. Now, depending on what you send out, is depending on the types of stuff you get back, right? Like some of them are going to be cash. Some of them are going to be like you're getting resources back. You get the general idea. So your makeup is pretty important. And I always do a combat and a support just so the combat is getting built up, number one. Number two, it's defending the rest of them. And the support is reducing the cost of the fuel. Industrial, and then trade. All right, there we go. Now, I'm out of fuel, so I can't do that one. Let's go back, make some more fuel. My freighter here. Not the 100 tons one. We want to do the 200 tons one. And we're at 200 tons. Oh yeah, way more tritium is necessary. Save again, since we just did all that. And then let's head down here. These are S-Class. Those are my ships, by the way. Those are my ships there. These are my ships over here. So awesome. I think they are. That's an A. That's my... that one doesn't look like my ship. My ship is red. Maybe that is one of my ships. Maybe that's my old ship. Looks kind of like my old ship. Alright. Now we're also looking for other people who are standing down here. Yeah, here's my current ship right there. To see if there's any other NPCs down here that we could buy stuff from. I don't see any NPCs down here for right now. So if we can't buy it, then we're gonna go blow up some meteors here. The big ones like this are really fun because you can actually shoot your way through. Fly through the meteor. It's cool every time, everybody. But the rest of these, you just blast them. And they actually added some more impressive graphics, especially when you're blowing up a bunch of them. Whoa, that was close. My thing overheated. Now you can add a lot of mods to keep it from overheating. You can add different weapons and all of that. But again, I'm just waiting for that S-Class fighter so I can really gear it up, and I'll max it out with all the fun goodies. That's some point. And I originally started with the freighter, the bigger ship, to do trading, but I found over time that I actually like the fighter more. And the reason why is it turns on a dime. When you're fighting a bunch of bad guys and they're after you, man, it just, boom, turns pretty quickly and also goes very quickly and does more damage. Not bad. So watch that overheating. By the way, you don't have to hold the button down. You just press it a little bit. Just click it, click it, click it. I mean, that's all you really need to do on this. Sometimes I get all into it and I start holding it down. That'll cause it to overheat. You should see this in 4K, everybody. It is beautiful, man. It is awesome. Maybe you got yourself a PS5 or an Xbox One S G597 or whatever they're calling them this week. Yeah, maybe you got one of those. You can be playing this in 4K at 60 frames. Because this game is multiplayer across all platforms. That's right, you can play it with your friends like we should be able to do with every game. Every game we should be able to play on with our friends no matter what platform they're on, because I don't care what platform you're on. That doesn't impress me. What impresses me is your ability to play with others. Be awesome. That's what impresses me. Work together as a team. Oh, you want to bring it? Oh, you want to bring it here? Oh, yeah, you go ahead. Go ahead, bring it here and see how that works out. I suggest that's a bad idea, but if you want to bring it, come on. Let's go. I do this all day, everybody. This is awesome. This ship, man, just absolutely turns on a dime. I'm barely tapping it. I'm barely tapping it like a S and A, W, A, S, and D. I would much prefer to be playing this with my joysticks, though. I have a X52 Pro with the throttle and the thing. Oh, man. This game would be awesome with that. But sadly, the no support. I mean, you can kind of make it work. I've tried to make it work where, you know, it presses W and A and for me. It's too awkward. I decided, nah. It actually does better with mouse and keyboard, which, if you're doing better with mouse and keyboard than your joystick, then you know something's messed up. You know that's messed up. Mouse and keyboard on a space game is okay. I mean, much rather use a controller, but I would even much rather use my joystick. And I don't know why they don't have joystick support. Did they add it lately? I don't know. I haven't checked it in a while. But it'd be awesome if they added joystick support. Where do these people go who say you're going to come and bring it over here? Where you at? Where you at? Oh, you're over there. All right, hold on. I'll come over there. I'll come to you. How about that? Come on, let's go, bro. Me versus you. Get over here. Come on. Get over here. Second you get in range, you're dead. Yeah, you call that a threat. That ain't no threat. That ain't no threat to me, anyway. Yeah, that's the thing about being the Space Tycoon, everybody. I literally have $500 million on me right now. Actually, more than $500 million. That's why you make lots of money and you rule the universe. That's what I do. Still haven't learned to ease up on the throttle, though, on the shooting throttle. Let's just do this in high speed, flying around. So freaking awesome, man. The graphics are so massively improved in this game. The gameplay's improved. Lots of amazing stuff to do in game. You can do space battles. You can do battles on the ground level. You can build up settlements now. You can get your mech warrior, walk around and blast stuff with your mech. You can get yourself big old freighters and a bunch of frigates to go along with it and do space missions. You can do trading, and it just goes on and on. And you can also play multiplayer with whether randoms that you find in the world, or you can play with your friends, or a combination of both. Not to do much multiplayer because I'm still kind of working through this playthrough, but I might get into some multiplayer eventually. All right, feel like we got a little bit of something going on there. Now we got a bunch of these hyper clusters here. Oops. In reverse mode. There we go. We're going to go ahead and open these up by holding down E. Oh, actually, I don't have to hold down E. I just press E. Yeah, there we go. About 4,000 tritium there. I think that ought to hold us over for, I don't know, 20 seconds or so. Until we burn up all this in fuel. Now I got to find out where my freighters went. Really? I got like all those freighters and I can't find them. Where are they? Over there. That's not mine. Where'd mine go? Really? How hard is it to find my ships? Those aren't mine. Those are someone else. Oh, there it is right there. Man, it was really blending in, man. Blending in big time. Let's go. Reminds me very much like a big Star Destroyer, everybody. It's very cool. What up? Fly by. You can actually land on those ships and repair them if you want. I'm not going to. I'm going to fly into my main frigate here. Or freighter. This is freighter. The smaller ones are frigates. Sometimes I get them mixed up in my head. It happens. One more minute on the battle, everybody. Put down some units. We got lots of units down right now. Get yourself some loot, everybody. The more units put down, the more loot I'm able to give to you guys. And I want to get you guys maximum loot. All right, let's get back up here. Try to get these expeditions underway. We're going to try to get some extraction going. Wow, we're running out of time. We got to get some extraction going, at least on maybe some cadmium. We'll start there. Get that going on. Let's talk to this guy here in a minute. Let's go ahead and first... let's just make more of these. Try to use those up. Let's try that. Okay, where are we going? We're doing the 9-hour one, which is industrial. All right, 9-hour industrial. So we're going to do combat. We're going to do support. Industrial. And there we go. All industrial with some support and some things. To only 300 tons. Bam, off you go. Awesome. And then one more to go here. Balanced 5 hours with, again, combat, support, industrial, trade. What else we got? Anything else? Do we want to do another support or do we want to do... combat? Probably combat. Try to get our combat built up. And there we go. Plenty of fuel. There we go. We got all 25 out running and rocking and rolling, doing its thing. Nice. Nice. Let's run in here, save, and then do a battle. Alright. Battle time. Let's go. To battle! I'm gonna fast run all you peeps here in the front. We're gonna fast run right in there. We're gonna get this done. Let's go! Oh, how many units there? 50 units. All right, now we're getting up there. We're getting our battles going on. Now, again, just for you guys, I'm going to add some bonus streams all this week. I added one yesterday for 9 hours. Today, I'm going to add another one so that you guys can get more loot here in Stream Raiders. I'll also add battle modes next week as well. So we'll do those Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as well. Try to get you guys as much loot as we can. And I'm sure we're going to crush it as we always do. The more peeps that help out, the more we're going to crush it. GG. Exactly. Some GG action going on there. Now, for all my members who are watching, know that later tonight around 10:30, 11 p.m., I'm going to start up at 10 p.m. But around 10:30, 11 p.m., we are going to be doing some elite runs with the group for about an hour or so. So right about 10:30, 11 p.m., we'll get the group together. We'll get in our separate groups. We'll get our front men and our back men in there just like we always do. And then we'll run in tandem. We'll go do those elite zones. Now, I was told that some people actually got some legendaries in that area. So we're going to make sure you try to get those elite quests while you're at it. And I'll let my members know as well to try to get those elite quests out of the quest person in Cutlass Keys. I'm going to go log in, by the way, while I'm not here. And I'm going to try to get all 3 of them as elites in the same zone. And then we can go in and we can try to get those rep quests done at the same time that we're also getting our loot from there, as well as our weapons and potions and things like that drop. It builds up your secondary weapons. Really good to use your secondary weapon when we're running as a group, so that you're getting that one built up, because you might have your primary weapon, say, is like level 15 in its skill tree, and then maybe your other one, like in my case, the Ice Gauntlet, might be level 5. Right, so if you use your Ice Gauntlet more in the AoE groups like that, especially when using AoEs, or say you're using a rapier and an axe, right? But you use your rapier more, so your rapier really high level, but now you can just use your axe more when you're running with the groups, because there's less chance you're going to die when you're running with the group. Though, it could happen. And it's open to all levels. You don't have to be level 35 or above. It's all levels. I don't care if you're level 5. You can come and join us. You're going to die a lot. Keep that in mind. But we'll try to keep you alive, and we'll try to get you a ton of loot, all right? Because that's what we do. We work together as a team. All right, open the Captain's Chaz. Give you guys some love right here. Olaf, Rotisserie G, getting some love there. Olaf coming in, MVP. Look at that, big numbers now. 29 kills there, Olaf. Nice job. Let's get triple chest coming up right now. You got to join us for this one to get the loot on the next one. Now, get in here, everybody. Get in here. Now, again, remember, this game is free. It's free to play on both mobile and on desktop. You play right through your web browser. Super easy. You can watch the stream and play it at the same time. Just pop in, put a unit down. 5 minutes later, pop in, put another unit down. All right, do that up to 6 times for 30 minutes, and you'll get tons and tons of loot here in the event. Now, there's a 3 skull here, and I kind of like using my barbarian on this one right here in the center. Let's get him going. Let's see what happens. All right, now we can see in there that our fleet is underway. We've got that going. Now, what we want to do is find ourselves a nice red planet out of all the ones that we've discovered here. Let's go see if we have anything. Let's go all the way back to the start here. Where's our first red planet? Tycoon System number 6. Now, Tycoon System number 6 has no data available or anything like that. Most likely, it doesn't have a teleport. It probably doesn't have a space station. A lot of those red ones do not have a space station. And so if I go in here and I say, I want to look for space station number 6, it might be in there. I have found them very rarely, but then again, they might have updated it now, so it doesn't have it anymore. I don't know. But it's pretty rare that you'll find one. There's 5, but not 6. There's 5 and then 7. All right, now what also we can do is we can just find one nearby. We can just go ahead and go out, back down here to our ship. And we're going to try to find a red planet. It's going to be difficult. A red planet with a space station. And if not, we can just go to any red planet, make a base, put a portal down, and then we have teleport there anyway. But we're going to go look and see if we have any nearby. And then I'm at my primary planet now. This is a red paradise planet. This is what you want to find, everybody. It doesn't have to necessarily be red, but you want to find yourself a nice paradise planet with no adverse weather, with no sentinels. And then it's just a dream. You can just run around, nothing bothering you. You don't get attacked all the time. You don't have to worry about your radiation or none of that stuff.
Threat detected.
Bring it. Bring it, threat detected. I'm the threat. Come on, bring it in. You should have detected me as a threat. Come on in here. I'm going to use my ships to shoot you, too. Where are you at? Where are you at? I have the toughest time finding this stuff. It says it's in this direction. Right out that way. But I don't see it. I go this way. I don't see it. I go down. Oh, there it is. Come on. Let's go. Look at the atmosphere. Isn't that awesome? They had a lot of that kind of cool stuff. Hold on, I gotta go back up here so I can zip to them. You get above the atmosphere here, you get there much faster. All right, come on, bro. What you got? Bring it.
Warning. Threat detected. Hostile ships defeated.
Get wrecked. All right. I own that guy. He didn't even get a shot in. This is CK, right? What does that mean? What's CK mean? I don't know. I'm sure it means something. My brain just not telling me what it is. All right, let's see. Over here, Donerva. Oh, that's where my ship is right now. Oh, okay. Is that a red planet? That looks like a yellow planet. Expand. No, we need a nice red planet. That's definitely a red planet because it's got no stuff. Oh, look, there's one right there. Fuel generation. Ooh, out of jump range though. All right, well, let's set that as a waypoint. And then what we'll do is we'll change our mission up here. I'm going to use the arrow keys to custom waypoint. And then what's going to do is tell me how to get there from where I'm at. So if I go here and go there, potentially we'll have a red system there. And get that going. So let's go here. That's a 2-star. Wouldn't that be awesome if that was a 3-star red? That's a super rare one. I do think blues are rare. A super rare one would be a 3-star red with a space station. Those ones I don't see very often. Now some of these systems I'm not bothering to name. I only name the ones that I'm actually going to. Whoa! Whoa, look at this. Bad guys.
Hostile ships approaching.
I don't like to shoot when they're aimed toward another ship, so I wait for it. I don't want to hit their ships. Dream on, bro. Dream on. Come on, let's go. God, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You about to die. That's what you got. Bye-bye. I love this part of the game, too. The little space battles. I mean, the epic space battles. Let me just rephrase that. Whoa, he's going this way. Yeah, you're out there in space. Now you're in trouble. Wait for him to fly by me so he's away from the... now look at the ship shooting at him, too. Awesome. Go ahead, I'll give you some free shots at me. Now what I'm doing is I'm specifically waiting for him to get out into space. But I'm not shooting the ship in the background. I've accidentally done that before. Where I've hit the ship before. Alright, someone wants to say hello. What up? Friend is neg friend. Dismnada to Godak your Gek Rebelia crew Epram is real. Like, Kismet, you've been playing this game for years and you haven't got all of the names? No, it's because I started over like 20 times already. One of these days we'll get all the way through. I'm not going to restart anymore, though. I feel like this is going to be my full playthrough now. All right, in communication. Now, let's go see if this guy's got a ship worthy of the Kismet fleet. I mean, he's got a nice ship there. I'm not gonna lie. That's just pretty nice ship. Pretty nice dealie. Let's go up here and see which one is his flagship. I would imagine this one is his flagship. Oh, look, that's a Star Destroyer one too. That's cool. Wouldn't that be awesome if that was an S-class? The freighters... the freighters are among the most expensive thing in the game. They cost hundreds of millions, some of them. That just happens to be okay because I have hundreds of millions. Well, that works out, doesn't it? I know what it is, but I like being third person whenever I'm running around. And then when I'm battling, mostly first person. Except for when I'm space battling. Space battling, I do like to be back, more cinematic. Alright, I'm going to go talk to this guy and see what kind of ship he's got. See if he's willing to join my fleet. Alright, let's see what you got, girl. Inspect freighter. Got an A class. Alright, let's compare. Let's see. My current freighter is worth 100 million. This one's worth 128 million. Mine has a better hyperdrive. Mine has better storage space. Yeah, I don't think yours... I mean, yours is cool looking. Looks like a Star Destroyer. But it's an MS-9 as well. Mine's an MS-5. But I'm really looking for an S-Class. So, sorry, bro. But I will take my reward of 50 chromatic metal instead. I mean, the rewards are really an insult to you. Look, Lizzie gives you like a couple hundred chromatic metal. That's like an insult to someone like me who has billions of dollars or made billions of dollars in the game. But whatever. Whatever, I'm just doing a good deed. And I was looking for a better ship. Always want to keep an eye out for better ships. You never know. You might find something pretty sweet. So awesome! Let's scan this planet, see what we got. Caustic Nightmare. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Okay, now we were busy. Want to watch out you don't get off mission, everybody. It definitely will make it where you're in there, you're fighting, you forget what you're doing, and then you spend all the time doing that. Let's go ahead and go to this target system here. Now what we're trying to do is find a red system that has a space station. And that's going to help us a bit when we're trying to collect resources and whatnot. We can just jump to the space station as opposed to jump another system space station. We can just go to this space station over here. Now, most of the time when you do come out of hyperspace, you will be pretty close. Oh, look at the ring system. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yes, this definitely has a thing. Now, just in case I screwed up and it wasn't a red system, I'm going to go look at it up here. And I'm correct. It is a red system. See, I told you that you can find something with the thing in there. Now, what I'm going to do is rename this. Now, I want to look at the last one, T33, so Tycoon System 33. You can see I've called these Tycoon back here. A whole bunch of systems I didn't even name there. But Tycoon System 1 and Tycoon System 3. And now I've just gotten to a point now where I just call them T whatever it is. So right here, I'm going to rename this T34. And it's not a 3-star system, so I'm just going to call it T34. And then we're going to go ahead and explore some of the planets. Now, first thing I do when I get into a new system is I rename the system. Because I'm the first one that discovered the system, because I'm way off on the edge of the universe, away from everybody else. And then over here, not on purpose, that's just how it started. And then what I do is I go into the space station. Now, if you haven't already unlocked all of your storage, this is a good time to go in and unlock another storage slot. Also pull up your anomaly, go in there. Every system you go into, you want to do both of those until you've unlocked all of your bags. I've already unlocked all my bags, so I don't need to do that. I'm literally just going to come in, land, get out, so that it names the system whatever I just named it, which in this case is T34, or names the space station that name, and then I just fly back out again. Just like that. Okay, now let's go see what this planet is right here. Now what we're looking for is we're looking for cadmium. Oh, right there on the first planet, right by the actual space station. So awesome. Let's go. lot of water on this one. Now, I've never made an underwater base, everybody. Not got around to it yet, but that's okay. We'll leave stuff for you to do later on, everybody. Leave stuff for you to do. I didn't even look and see if this was a paradise planet. I seriously doubt it. I find in red systems, paradise planets ultra rare. Yeah, burning crimson, infrequent sentinels, copious amount of flora and fauna. Let's go and look at this one again. Yeah, burning crimson. Is that? Oh, hold on. That, and we'll hit tab to. Nope. How do we back out? Oh, right click to back out. So yeah, this one is a crimson planet. It's got cadmium, phosphorus, and magnetized ferrite. So we could. I'm not sure if we're already doing phosphorus, but we'll just do cadmium. Now I just land wherever I'm at, everybody. Now you can. Another thing you can do is bring out your scanner and try to see if you can find something nearby. Some sort of settlement, or even better, a trade platform. If you can find one of those, you're really styling. So nearby structures. Now another thing it does, it zooms you out, so you can just look and see if you can see something. But let's see what it's got. Now your vehicles can actually search for a very specific amount of items. What do we got over there? A beacon. We've got a transmission tower in that way. Now pick this back up again by middle mouse button. And let's go check out this transmission tower. Again, I'm going to look for a settlement for a little bit here. If not, I'll make my own settlement. What was that? Wherever you find one thing, I have a tendency to find a bunch of stuff nearby. The landing pad there. Now, I don't need this transmission tower. One of the problems with this game is that you go to this thing, you find it, right? You go over here even, take the extra step of doing this, charting this. Now, to find your way back to this is nearly impossible. It is nearly impossible, even though you just marked that on the thing. And you should be able to go in here and click this waypoint and say, track that waypoint. And then you track that waypoint, and then you can get back to this spot again that you discovered before. Now, I can rename and I can upload it, but I can't track it. I can't find this spot back unless I put some sort of reminder there. Like I put a base here, or I put a save point or something like that. Like if I go in and I add a save point, like a save beacon here, and put that down, that's going to help me find that again, right? Because there'll be a little star in that place. But if I don't do that, then forget about it. You ain't ever finding this again, mostly not going to find it. Now, this is a transmission tower. So the old school way of playing this game was you did all these towers and you went to all these different areas to unlock all of the patterns, right? And if you didn't do that, then you didn't get all your patterns and all that stuff. But now you can go to the Nexus and you can unlock it there. But these are fun, too, to come in here and get yourself a little bit of loot, some nanotites, some stuff over there. And then you can also do these transmission tower puzzles. Distress signal, sequence of numbers. All right, so now you can figure out these puzzles. So, first thing we do is see if it's an easy sequence of addition, right, or subtraction. So in this case, 92 from 99 would be 987. So it'd be 7. So if I take 7 away from 92, right, so 765, 5 away would actually be 85. So that's not right, is it? Right, let's try it again. Hey, Siri, what's 99 divided by, not divided by, oh, my brain, not divided. Hey, Siri, what's 99 minus 92?
99 minus 92 is 7.
7. Hey, Siri, what's 92 minus 7?
92 minus 7 is 85.
See? Not the same. Hey, Siri, what's 86 minus 81?
86 minus 81 is 5.
See, it's diminishing. It's diminishing. So 99 is minus by 7. 92 is minus by 6. 86 minus 81 is 5. And so to get the correct number, we would go, hey, Siri, hey, Siri, what's 81 minus 4?
81 minus 4 is 77.
77. See, then that is the math quiz that you're doing there. So it's 77. Got it done. So we found a distress signal. Off in that direction. I love all the new icons and the updated interface in this game, by the way. They did a really great job of doing all that. Sometimes you can search these plants and get a little bit of carbon. Oh, almost forgot to get myself those credits. Man, oh, man, what would I do without my 824 credits, everybody? I literally have 690 million. Again, this is how I like to play games. I like to absolutely crush them financially, and then I can just buy whatever I want. Buy myself a nice ship, buy my stuff. But the thing about this game is it's still random, right? It's still random. I can't just go somewhere and buy every one of the really nice ships right this moment. See, look, I told you, look. Whenever you find one thing nearby, there'll be something else, right? Right over here. I just go and get these now. They made those faster as well. I appreciate that. Man, let's actually use some Atlas passes, everybody. What do we get from that? Antimatter, all right. Nav data. All right, this is what I call a dollar bill location, everybody. You can literally make $1 million to $2 million at the very beginning of the game because it's going to send you to one of these. And all you have to do is put a base down and put walls around this. Then what you do is you go ahead, jump down here, you shoot this, you grab the eggs, and then you fly back up here using your jetpack, and you try to dodge all the mobs that are trying to kill you down there. So you might want to use a little edge line of sight action. Then once your jetpack is back up and running again, you go running over here and you jump down in between the walls, and then you grab more of the eggs. Now, each of these eggs are worth 350,000 as you go along, right? Or each one of these little areas are worth 350,000. And then before you know it, you go all the way around. You got $1 million, you got $2 million, depending on how many eggs you find. You can literally get millions of dollars right here. Millions of credits, actually, right here. Now, I don't know what it is, why they got the beacon on the opposite side of where the entrance is. And I don't make the game, everybody. I just play it. Well, that's how it usually works out. Now, inside here, there's a whole bunch of other stuff that we can turn our light on. There we go. You can find all this little stuff. Now, obviously, a lot of this stuff I don't need anymore. I don't need all of that. My health is already maximum. You can find yourself some ammunition. We'll do the terminal here in a second. I suggest to look around first and then do all this stuff. And I finally made myself some Atlas passes, everybody. I very rarely... Oh, there we go. We found the Bikini word for cannot. Now, this thing is actually a living thing here. You should kill that thing, because it'll get you. So make sure to look up while you're running around. Life support gel. Ourselves some condensed carbon. Again, you just get random loot here. But it's nice to actually have those Atlas passes for once. Now, over here, same thing. You're going to go over here on the haunted terminal. Do not throw any of this stuff away, everybody. This stuff can all be recycled into something. All right. Final data log awaiting user analysis. Terminal now active. Is this what we become? At each turn on my journey, I found only more to taint my spirit and my flesh. The fang maws erupted around me when my back is turned. I heard them chattering and spitting. Sometimes they scream sounds that may be words, perhaps my name. I have removed my exosuit in many cycles. I am afraid to look at my own skin. I know I will be seething, pus wet and pitted. I become a vector of infection. A corruption of something ruinous lives in my flesh. Don't come looking for me. I won't. Analyze data log. I've discovered something coded deep inside the long-dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my own journey. Oh, some nanotypes. Awesome. Get anything else? That's it. There's some nanotypes there. Sometimes it'll give you an upgrade. Sometimes it'll give you all sorts of fun stuff. Get these. Oh, no, I didn't get those credits. All right, another 1,000 units there. And all right, so there we go. Now, see, these are very repetitious. They'll be pretty much the same thing each and every time. But it's kind of fun to run around and explore all of those and get what loot you can and whatnot. I see they got new icons for those things, too, up there at the top. Cool. All right, well, this actually wasn't where we were going, but we saw it, so we thought we'd, do a little pit stop, show that off. We're going over this way. Yeah, there's no rush in this game, everybody. You don't have to rush to the end of every single game. I take my time. There's a lot of stuff in No Man's Sky still haven't done. I haven't done Living Ship, haven't done any of that stuff. Again, I like to leave myself something to do. All right, that's going to be 5 minutes before we get there if we take the long way. Whoa, let's get up here in the atmosphere. And let's take the short way, where we get up here and we use our warp. That's way faster. Alright, we got a problem over here. Somebody has crashed. See who we can help. Anybody out here? Nobody out here. Alright. Nav data. I like free stuff. Keep that rusted metal. Stuck. Nothing found. All right. So this is Kabash's Folly. Now this is a ship here, everybody, that we could take over. Let's take a look at it. It's B. Now one of the things we could do is repair it and use it as our ship, or we could take it and we could sell it back at the area. Now one of the things you can do, by the way, is just make this your ship, jump up to the thing, and then the ship jumps up there with you. I feel like you want to probably do it a little bit more legit, like fix some stuff up first and then fly it up there. But I could do that. It's not a ship worthy of my time to fix. I have actually gone in and fixed up ships before. It's a lot of fun. Like you find a nice S-Class and you go and you fix it up and then bam, that's your new S-Class ship. And it doesn't cost you all the money to buy it because Lily is crashed right there. Take this distress beacon. Search for loot. Oh, you have valuable commodities. Ooh, awesome. Oh, yeah, give me that loot. Awesome. But I'm not going to mess around with the ship. I'm not going to repair it. I'm not going to take it back and sell it. I don't need to. I got plenty of cash. But there we go. All right, so we're going to give this one more shot of finding us a settlement. Right over here. Let's do it. I'm hoping for a trade station. Oh, what's that icon? Man, they changed all the icons. Oh, trading post. Yay! Okay, that's what we're looking for. Let's get it. Again, we're looking for a red system with a space station. And we find a trading post in GG, bro. G to the G. Let's get up in the atmosphere. Up in here. And then we can go ahead. Zap on over here. Look, there's one right underneath us. Huh. There it goes. Wasn't showing me the circles. Usually it'll show you the circles so you can land there. Oh. Okay. Or I can just land it very awkwardly off to the side there. Let's fix that. Oh, God, ship coming in. Get out of there. Get out of there. Whoa, okay. Look out. Okay, that was awkward. I think the reason why it didn't show up is because those ships were coming in for a landing. Now, these are one of the greatest areas in the game to find yourself a vehicle, everybody. Let's see what we got. We got a C class. We've got a B class. We got a C over there. Because they land here much more often than... Oh, look at that cool looking fighter. They land here much more often than they do in the space stations now. So this is where you want to be. In fact, I'm going to own this. It's going to be mine. This is going to be mine. By the way, did you notice there's no adverse weather here? No adverse weather? I haven't seen any weather yet here on this planet. So this might be a really good one. We'll see. So what I can do is just take my base computer and I'm going to put it right over here. And I'm going to claim this for the Tycoon Empire. That's my base now. I own all of that. That's all mine. 2,000 in all directions. Or 1,000 that way and 1,000 this way. What up, Kurgan? Alright, that's my base. Now we're going to call this the Red Trade Base. Red Trade Base. Bam. Oh. There it goes. I knew it was going to do it at some point. Alright, now what you got to do is build up your base a little bit for it to take that into account. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and first start with our storages right over here. And what I typically do is I'll put the storages underneath down here because they just have to be nearby. One of the things they added also is this awesome build interface they just added to the game. It is so awesome because you can just hit E and then cycle to the next one. And E again. And next one. You get the general idea. This makes it so much easier. Oh yeah, and here comes the storm. I found it very unusual that there wasn't some storm action going on. Doesn't matter which way I put these because I'm not going to do it. Now watch this. If I go in here, it's like a force field in here. I'm just fine in here now. Oh, look at that ship. C class. These A's. Now, of course, the more financially well-off the system is, it's also rated by stars, right? So 1 star, 2 star, 3 star. 3 star being the most financially well-off or wealthy system. The wealthier the system, the higher chance you have of finding those S classes and those nicer ships. Now, that's my ship right there. That's my ship right there, but I definitely want to find an S class of it as well. Kismet the Space Tycoon, you know it, Dark Child. You know I'm setting it up in here. Getting it going on. Now, one of these days, we're going to play some multiplayers, too. I'm going to try to get through this playthrough and get into some multiplayer at some point. But right now, we're just doing some sync. Okay, so we got that going. Now, we want to go ahead and build ourselves a little bit of a base here. Let's go ahead and do, you know what, let's do something with the cubes today. I feel like we'll go ahead and do some cuboid room action. Let's go ahead and do a nice little cuboid here. How can we start this? Let's start this. Start this with like a ladder or something, like an interior stairs, but exterior. Infrastructure ladder. Do something up. The hardest thing is deciding what you want to do, not necessarily how to do the thing. What do you want to do? You know what? Hold on. Let's do this. Let's do a cuboid room frame. Right down here. Try to line it up. Line it up here in this corner. The hardest thing to do is to line things up by this up here. It's really difficult, I find. Say something like that. Hey, that was pretty good. That was a pretty good guess. Alright, let's move this one off just a little bit like this. We can turn the snapping off now, by the way. Let's see, where is our... Replacement, V. There we go. You can turn your snapping off now, which is awesome. So what I can do is move this back just enough where I'm kind of going across that gap. Well, maybe a little bit more. I can also go into a mode where you're actually picking stuff up. You can click left and pick it up and then move it. Oh, man, they added a lot of great features, especially around the building. All right, let's say something like that. And then, got to press the right buttons. We'll take these out. And they just give you the resources back like this. So what I'm doing is using this as a reference. And then right-click to go back. I'm still learning my awkward interface action going on. And so let's put our snap back on. V, there we go. And then we're going to get a little closer to that edge. How are we looking? Oh, I think that's good enough. That's good enough. All right, and toggle mode and then X to get rid of it. Okay. Now what I'm trying to do is just try to set up a bit of a foundation for me to have a base here that I can run into when I need to, right? And so I'm just going to have that as the kind of base part, and then I'm going to go ahead and build out a bit of a cuboid room here. Won't let me build that way. It lets me build. Oh, it's because I'm out of glass. That's why I need to make more glass here, everybody. Make a bunch. Bam. Oh, I actually had some glass. All right, so we're going to try to build out a little bit of a room here. And now the reason why you need a little bit of a room, whoop, ship's coming in, is you need it so you can put all your standard stuff in there, like your saving and all of that. And I feel like this is going to work out real nice here. Let's go ahead and just bring it up, right up into here. This is going to be perfect. There we go, more glass. All made out of glass, everybody. Very cool. Neato, neato. Okay, geez, with the alarms today. Okay, so there we go. We made it. We need one more box, though. I can see we're missing one right here. So let's get that one in. There we go. Now, what happens when you do this, by the way, everybody, is the fact that these rooms all combine into one. Now, I was trying to put it down in the lower level so that it would rise up and end up right over here where I could just get in there. Probably right here is going to be the best spot to have an actual door. I love these kind of like, force-filled doors, so I can just jump in there. And see how when I go in like that, red trade base. And you also want to build it out a little bit so you can save it, and then it also becomes part of your portals. And you can see I'm going to go ahead and put a portal in here as well. The second I find out where it is, right there. I'm going to try to put a portal in here. Now, one of the things that I found in this particular thing is that if the ceiling's too low, it won't let me put the portal in, or it will just say I'm missing components. In this case, I need to get more carbon nanotubes. So watch out for the ceiling level, and then also watch out that you have enough resources. So 2 of those. Let's try it again. Okay, so we got that, and now it says cannot object too close. So we can go ahead and just put the teleporter. Instead of being in there, you can actually just put it over here. Doesn't have to be in there. It does. I just put it over here in the corner. If it lets me. Come on. I know you go there. No, or not. Oh, really? Can't do it there anymore. Oh, they changed that. I have so many I have built right there, everybody. I can't tell you. A ton. A ton of them. All right. Then we'll just build it up. We'll just build it down here at the end. When we teleport in, and it will just... Really? I would just put it off to the side a little bit. How about right there? All right, that's looking good. Now, we want to power up everything here. The sun's about to come up, and we want to get a little bit of that sun fired up. So we're just going to go ahead and go to 10. We got crazy tons of gold, everybody. We're going to go ahead and put these right on the top. Now, guess what? You don't have to run any wires You don't have to do any of that stuff. God, just doing this one is really awkward. Always. Center what is always the most awkward what. Oh, God, I put it down there. I switched it. Let's just go with that. And then I think we'll just put these here. There. Okay. So eventually when the sun kicks in, those are going to work. Now before the sun kicks in, we need to get back in here. Oh, God. We're going to get back in here and we need to put down some generators or batteries so it will hold on to those. And let's turn it this way. So we got a nice thing of batteries here. I think the 3 batteries ought to be enough. And so those batteries will kick in a minute. And then because this is not in this, it doesn't automatically power this, but it will. If you put that inside there and you make it taller and all of that stuff, then it will automatically do it. But no big deal because we can just go in. We can tell it, hey, we want to go ahead and connect this right down into there. And the second that solar comes in and starts getting fired up, it's going to fire this up and all that other stuff up. And it's turn out awesome. Now, again, you do need to build a little bit of a base so that you can save all your stuff. Now, one of the things that I would add to this right here would be some of our basics over here. Would definitely be a save point. So we could save right there. Also, if you're working on your base stuff, you've already done your base computer, so you can't put another one down. But you can put down your construction computer. We need some more carbon nanotubes. You can put down your construction unit here to try to unlock your patterns. I'm not sure if I've done all of these yet. Let's go look. I've done those. Oh, I still got to unlock all of this new stuff. Whole bunch of, oh man, look at all that stuff we still got to go. Ally wall, stone wall. Oh man, so much stuff still to unlock. Cool. And now we got all that going. We want to save. And there we go. Another thing we can do while we're here is we can look at all the ships and see if there's any ships. I wonder if I could look at the ships through the thing. I don't think I've ever tried that. You actually can look at the ships through the thing, but it doesn't tell you over here. It tells you a bit about the planet. It's not telling me about the vehicle. So I need to actually be out here, and there we go. Now it says all the vehicle info over there. My vehicle over there is worth about 50 million. Right there. Okay, cool. It's waiting for the sun to kick in, and that'll be GG. Now that you have a little bit of stuff built out enough now that you can name it, whatnot, you can even go in and capture a new base screenshot to give it a better feel of your base. Maybe something like this. Oh, with the ships coming in and everything, that's cool. See that? Look, now you know what your base looks like. And then now I can upload the base into the servers. And once I upload the base into the servers, now when I go to teleport back to here, and you don't have to have a portal here to teleport here. You only need a portal to teleport out. When I go to... oh, my fleet arrived and is now surveying the area. When I go to teleport here, I need to have that uploaded. So that's why you want to build a little bit of a base. You don't have to build it as elaborate as I did. And it's really not that elaborate, but it's at least somewhat elaborate. I always put my storage down, though. This way I can access my storage. This is like another dimension, this storage. You can use it anywhere on any planet as long as you have a base down and you put those in. And I put them down to every single base that I create. This way, no matter where I am, I have access to all of my resources from everywhere. So we're just waiting for that to pop up. Now, the next thing we need to do is we need to get some cadmium going, right? We want to get that fired up. Kismet, I hope they increase how many ships you can own, because 6 is not enough. Right, Evans? I think so, too. I think so. Not. I think you should have not only more ships, but also a way of displaying your ships, right? Kind of like you can do with Power Armor in Fallout 4, and now also in Fallout 76. That you can display them, right? Like you found this one, and you have all the different types of fighters, and you have all the different types of ships. I think that would be awesome, because I am that type of person. I like to collect the most expensive stuff, the hardest stuff, and do the hardest content in any game. That's how I like to play. And I like to play in survival modes and hard modes. Now, sadly, the hard mode of this game is more tedious than fun. I have played in the hard mode, not the insta-kill mode, because I don't play permadeath modes. I think permadeath modes are not my thing. They're your thing. More power to you. You play the game however you want. But I do like to play in the harder modes, the survival modes and the the hardcore modes and all of that, as long as it doesn't have permadeath. And I have played it through in that mode. And one of the problems that happens is you can only convert 250 resources. So if you're a big base builder like me or resource converter, let me have a drink. Or a resource converter. So your basic resourcer will convert 250. Now normally in the normal mode, it'll be 4,000, right? Roughly. But what should happen in the survival mode is as you move up on your converters, and this is a standard game mechanic, I don't know why they didn't add it, but when you go to the medium converter, guess what? It's still 250. And the large converter still converts only 250. So the grind that it takes for you to convert materials is not a fun. It doesn't add fun to the game. Remember, when you add hardcore features and you add toughness to the game, make sure it adds fun and not just makes it grindy, right? If you just make it grindy, make everything a bullet sponge, make everything, all the mobs harder to shoot, that's not fun. You want to take a cue from Fallout 4 survival mode, which added food and water you have to watch out for. You also can't quick travel and a whole bunch of other things. Ooh, look at this ship. Come on, be an S-class, be an S-class, be an S-class. How dare you not be an S-class? 38 and 12, that's pretty nice. 38 and 12, well, man, what's mine over there? Mine is 38 and 12 as well. Oh, why were you not? If that was only an S-class, everybody. Only. That's pretty nice, though. That's a real nice one. That's the one I got. It's worth 50 million. Oh, 837 Explorer over there with 12. Nice. Some good stuff over here. Good stuff. Now, man, I'm looking for an S-class. I love that ship. I love that look of that ship. If it would only give me an S-class, I'd be styling. And then I would just gear it to the gills, everybody. I would literally go in and put every single mod on that thing to the point of having no inventory space left. I would max it out. I'd get the maximum inventory, maximum tech slots, get all the different weapons, and get all the different mods for every single weapon. That's what I'm waiting to do. I cannot find a darn S-Class fighter. I found some, but whenever I find some, everybody, it's usually when you have no money. This game likes to torture you like that. All right, let's do a battle. To battle! All right, we got this, everybody. Let's do this. Let's hope we got enough units. How many we got? I hope you're joining us for this one. There we go, 65 units. Now we're doing it. You got to join us for this one if you want to get all the chests for the next one. You got to put down a lot of units as well. Because we want to get the W. Oh, man, look at them. Look at us romple some. They got more peeps than us. We're ticking them off like crazy. We're just like dead, 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 dead. All right, now you guys are stepping it up. Now you guys are making me want to do battle mode, right? If I don't have enough people playing, I'm not going to do battle mode. I'm not going to sit here every 30 minutes and come back and run battles all day long if we only got like 20 people playing. Or 20 units down, which means about 10 people playing. Or 5 people playing. If we got a bunch of people playing, then I will go and I will do battle mode for you. I will try to maximize your loot. That is for sure. All right, open that capture chest, give you guys some love. And I try to do it every 30 minutes, but if I run a little long, just give me some slack, everybody. I literally run thousands of battles here. Olaf and Dark getting some love. And AM Love coming in with 11 assists, becoming that MVP. Nice job. All right, it's chest time, everybody. Now, this is when you really want to put down your epics, your legendaries, all of that. Now, I'm just going to go straight up. Kismet right here. That's me, everybody. I'm in a game right there. There I am, all dressed up for TwitchCon with my yellow fedora, my blue vault suit, rocking my vault shield right there, too. I'd love to get one of those made, like little cosplay shield that has 45 on it that looks like a vault door. That would be awesome. If you're a cosplayer, hook me up. Let me know. I might even pay you for it. No, I always do. I always do. I'm just kidding. All right, let's go. That's where all my, that's where all the sub money goes, everybody, into fun things like cosplay and giveaways and all that. Speaking of giveaways, we're giving away right now, really only one person in the giveaway. There's a giveaway going right now, everybody. You get a free skin for Stream Raiders. Get over there and snatch it up. Get over there and get it going on. Now, look, oh, man, did we miss the daytime, or does it not become daytime in this planet? I think it should have backlogged some power. Maybe it did, and I wasn't watching. I don't know. I was too busy looking at the ships. Now, one of the things you don't want to do is you don't want to have your ship up there, everybody. You don't want to have it up there because it's blocking the respawn of that thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can be a little sneaky here. Oh, there's another ship over there. Hold on. Let's go look at that ship first. B class. What I'm going to do is be a little sneaky, and I'm going to add a way of getting on my ship and flying out of here. And let's see if we have enough room to make it happen here. It might be blocked, but we'll see. Let's see. Right here, hollow door right here, and then we are going to go into this one, I believe. No? All right. They move this all around, so I have no idea where stuff is most of the time. There we go. Landing pad. So we're going to go out here. We're going to try to sneak a landing pad in. Oh, it's definitely not going to fit there. Definitely not going to fit there. And I don't want to block that. We should maybe go in the other direction. Let's try the other direction. Yeah, not going to fit. Not going to fit. That's okay. That's okay. We can work around it. Well, let's just put it out here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and use these again. I love these little cuboid thingies. Man, this really takes. I have to think about it because they changed all the commands, so I have to think about it a lot. Oh god, it's all crooked too. It's all crooked. No, we can't have it crooked. Nope, nope, you're out. All right. Try to square it off somewhat. Oh god, still bad. Still not good. God, it takes like physical brain effort for me to try to press the right buttons. All right, close enough. All right, there we go. And then what we'll do is we'll just put... Well, first let's see if we can just put the... attach the landing pad. The landing pad doesn't attach that way. Okay. Then we can go cuboid room. Let's make it a nice classroom. Right there. And then we'll go ahead and put a door in on this side. And on that side. I don't think I've put one of these things on a cuboid room in a long time. It should, in theory, snap up in there. Let's go down here. Make it a little easier on ourselves. Doesn't seem to want to snap in on that cuboid room. Normally it should. Maybe it's because of the door. Let's take the door out. And then... Sometimes it's build order, everybody. The way you build stuff in the order that you build them. Alright, well that's not working. So, let's try this. I know this does work, or at least it did work. We'll find out in a second. We'll take that out. We'll go in. We'll build a different shelter. We'll build a cylindrical room up there. Like that. We'll go ahead and put a standard door on the outside. And then we'll go ahead and add our landing pad. What the heck? Oh, I don't have the resources. That's why it's not working. Oh god, it's always something like that. There's always something like that you're doing. It's like, God, why is this not working? That's because I literally didn't have the resources. And thank you for letting me find that out, everybody. There we go. That's why it's not working. All right, let's go back and let's redo all of this. Sometimes that happens. You're trying stuff out. You're like, man, why does that not work? I bet you it'll work over here now. Let's go. Sometimes that's what it is, everybody. Look at that. Look at that. All right, I had it right the first time. I had it right the first time, but just fail fish deep. You have enough resources. All right, now this is going to get real awkward when you're trying to put it in here, but if you do it just right there, your ship will land in there. Now, it's very important that you know the orientation of where your ship is, because you don't want to ram into something or ram into another ship. But this looks pretty good, so let's see what happens. Oh, perfect, perfect. All right, that's exactly what I want to do. Fly that way because I can get up above that ship before I take off. Oh, man, that is perfect. Perfecto. And then I can just run right in here. Now, some of that is going to come into your base here unless I offset it a little bit more. That's okay. I don't mind it being inside my base. I think it's perfect. I'm going to go with it. Ooh, what do we got over here? These are Atlas passes. Nav data. Okay, look, and there's our powers now working. We've got our solar power coming through. Let's check our batteries. Our batteries are fired up, looking solid. All right, now this, I don't like this. This got to be fixed. This has got to be fixed here. We got to get this finished up because I got a whole stream of stuff I got to get done today. And I'm going to try to get that going on. And so we'll have all that stuff ready for the future when we're going to do all sorts of fun future stuff as well. So we got to finish this up. Let's save that. I like that. That's GG. What do you guys think in the chat? You like that? Put a 1 in the chat. You digging this? I'm liking it. Now, we don't even need this whole thing at the end because Kismet was not paying attention at all. I was not paying attention to my resources. Look at that. See, now you got your own special landing pad, so it's not blocking the red. Whoa, look out. Ship coming down. You're not blocking the landing pad so that when these ones are coming down, you can look at them and see if they're nice enough ships for yours. Now, one of the cool things you can do is you can get up on the top there, or what you can do is get up on here, and then you're kind of up on this upper level. Now, I've got solar panels in my way right now, but then you can just get up here, hold down F, and you can look at all the ships. All right, and because I'm not blocking over there anymore, now more ships can land over there. There's an A-class. Man, there's a bunch of A-classes in this area. That's actually not bad. Now, one more thing we need to do, and I guess we're not going to get to it, but we're going to try. We're going to try to at least get it started. And then we'll do this next week. Where we go into the different analysis modes. Now, see this gas? We have some gas nearby. We have a hotspot nearby. Some sort of material. It would be awesome if it was cadmium. That would be amazing, even if it's a C-class. And then I don't see any power nearby, which is a bummer. But I really want to find this right here. And it says it's 336 in that direction. Hopefully it's the one we're looking for. And it doesn't matter what level it is, whether it's C, B, or A, or S. S being the highest quality. Uh-oh, and here comes the storm, of course. Right when we get into motion. Let me get my energy recharge there. All right, 245. Now, this survey device you need to add to your visor, so you can survey the industrial strength mining. And I call it offline mining, too. You can actually offline mine a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to kind of roughly guess. Look at all these animals down here. What's up, little animals? Oh, my God. Really? Is it this close? All right. Come on. Be cadmium. Be cadmium. That would be amazing. That would be astounding if that was cadmium. I doubt it, though, everybody. I'm very rarely that lucky. Ah, phosphorus. Phosphorus still good. Now, what we can do is mark that spot where we just found it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to watch the concentration right here. 38, 39%. And then you just hit E, and it will mark that spot like that. So you can now find that spot again. It goes way up in the sky. Find that spot again. You're like, Kesmet, you're getting bombarded. Yes, I'm getting a little bombarded right now. It's okay. It's okay. I've got plenty of resources to help me protect myself against that. All right. We got some gases nearby, too. We're not worried about that. No power nearby. We're really worried about a mineral. Now, because this is this way, and it's kind of somewhat south, I'm going to go in the opposite direction and see if there's any more resources on the other direction. Now, better than me walking is to pull up my ship, bring my ship to me. I have it programmed to my 3 button, so I can just pull it in. You can program it in your menu. Hit X, and you can program it in this menu here with a command key. Same thing with first person and third person and your light. You can program those all to command keys. So I'm going to turn this way toward the trade station. And I'm going to fly past it a bit. Let's say over here to this side. right down here. And then we're going to look for some cadmium over here. All right. Oh, okay. There's nearby. There's something nearby. Well, that's pretty lucky.
Thermal protection.
Now, I find if you have phosphorus over there, pretty rare do you have a double node. Usually, it's going to be the other thing nearby. So, in this case, I think we have a high chance of getting some cadmium nearby. Now, remember, if I do it here, I can run it all the way over there. It doesn't have to be right next to my base. This is pretty close to my base, relatively. Oh, here we go. What do we got? Come on, be cadmium. Be cadmium. Oh! And there is a GG, everybody. Now, it's a C node. It ain't that super sexy. But guess what, everybody? That's sexy to me. Nearby my base. My epic base there. Now, I'm trying to find that 38, 39%. All right, let's say right there. All right, now that's it right there. That's the center of the concentration of that as well. By the way, you can also do your ship there. Now, storm's almost over, so my protection will go back up again when the storm is done. So now I need a base. Do not put your base computer exactly right there. If you put your base computer there, you know what's going to happen? It's going to make it where you actually have trouble doing it. Now, here's a cool thing that might be happening right now, everybody. I might be able to put stuff down. I don't see it here. But I might be able to put stuff down based on how far away the trade thing is. Right now, it says 7 minutes in that direction. Let's go ahead and see. Where's my actual base? Over here. It says right here that this distance is 1,182. So it's too far. If it was below 999, then I could just run a line over here. I wouldn't need a separate base for it. But this base can now encroach upon my other base if I want. I can run it from here close, 1,000 away, and just run the piping all the way over there nearby my current base over there, which is my should be my red trade base. Yeah, red trade base. So I can run this 1,000 over there, and it would be only 174 from my base. So I could come in, run, do a few jumps, and bam, pick it up. Or I could just put a portal here and put a base here with a portal and then just portal to here instead of my trade base. And that would be the smarter of the two ideas, everybody. Because then you wouldn't have to do as much. All right, so second base here. And I'm not going to put it there, and I'm going to leave a lot of room for me to kind of work it here. I'm going to go this way. And we'll go ahead and claim that. Now, these bases are going to overlap a bit because that's within 1,000 of these. 1,000 they're going to overlap each other. That I could build from one base or I could build from another base. It's very important to watch what base you're building from. And it will tell you when you're building. All right, and this is going to be called the CAD base. Right over here, CAD base. How much doing? 15 minutes on that battle. All right, CAD base for cadmium for short. Now, write down when you go to build, everybody, when you're building something, like let's go ahead. Now you can see I have all my options here. When I go to build something, what's going to tell you right over here? It tells you what base. Editing CAD base. Now, if I went closer to my other base that I have because they're nearby each other, it would still say editing CAD base until I got, boom, passed beyond there, and then it would switch to my other base, all right? And then sometimes in between, it will actually have no base until you run items out there. And the more you put items out, the more and more you extend your base beyond that 350. So you can actually make it go out 1,000 in both directions. That's 2,000 all the way around. So you can have a giant city if you wanted to. That's 2,000 units wide in all directions. So yeah, I mean, you could do that over and over and over. Yeah, it's pretty epic, I think. Pretty epic. Okay, now we want to go ahead and just set ourselves a bit of a platform here. Get ourselves a bit of something going on. And I could use a cuboid floor room, but I kind of feel like I just want to use some timber here. Let's just go ahead and use some timber. Now, I'm going to go up here a little bit higher so I can kind of get it up here on the high side. Vertically, it doesn't matter, everybody. And let's turn our thing back on. Let's go ahead and do our fly camera. I love the fly camera. Oh, perfect. Oh, my God. That is so perfect. Okay. Right into there. Oh, almost centered there, too. Nice. Then we're just going to go ahead and build this up. Now, obviously, I have a lot of resources to do all of this stuff. Now, this is going to be where our extractors are. And again, I'm just going to start this, and then we'll go and we'll finish this next week. But we want to go ahead and do our industrial power right here. And we want to do our extractors. Now, the extractors don't have to be on the ground, everybody. Just, you know, RP in that you ran a pole down. Because that's how, like, oil extraction works, right? You have a pipe, and that pipe is then extended, and you put it way into the ground, and it drills it out of there. Just, you know, RP it in, everybody. It doesn't, you know, they only got so much time in the day, and they're doing an amazing job. So we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, we need some, a bunch of these. Let's get one more up, or not. One more of those. There we go. And then we can roll over this, and we can just hit D a whole lot. You need a lot of plates. That's why I make a crazy ton of ferrite dust, everybody, because you just have to make a crazy ton of plates. Let's say 50. Let's just start with that. Now, what I do is I start with a what I call the center piece here, and then I will go ahead and out there. Now, you can't just put them vertically if you want. I don't like doing that. I don't know. It's just not my jam. But hey, if you like that, more power to you. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my fly camera, which is like the greatest thing in the game. I wish everyone had a fly camera, because look at this. You see what happened there? Hold on. C, B. You see what happened there is I'm misaligned. There's no locking alignment for these. It should really align, because it's really obnoxious to have to fix that over and over again. Right click, back into here. Try to get in there and just visually do it. Now I'm not in free placement. This is free placement. This is not. This is actually snapping, but it's not snapping to each other because it doesn't do that yet as well. I hope that they add it at some point, that you snap it toward other similar pieces. I'm gonna leave a little bit of a gap here. It's gonna reduce my concentration there, but that's okay. I just make more of them. I usually do a concentration of 6 to 9 of them. On this one, since it's a C class, I'm going to definitely do 9 of these. All right, now these require 2 separate things. And normally I do 3 and then I connect them, and then I do 3 and connect them, but I'm just going to do them all at the same time. I'm going to right click, and now what we're going to do is connect all the electrical along the outside here. Like this. And then we'll go ahead and connect across there, across there. Now you can use solar power if you want, or industrial power. Now me, I'm a big fan of using the industrial power because it's endless. Okay, that was some fail there. All right, let's just connect it on the other side and say screw it. Ah, God. Okay, connect that on the other side, and then toggle. I want to get rid of this. Right click, no wiring. How do I do that? C, I think. C, no? How do I take that back out? Huh. Build, toggle camera, toggle wiring, Q. Alright, let's just act like we're building this. Then C. There we go. Okay. Then we roll over that. Then we hit X to delete. Okay. Want to take that out. I'm just that kind of person to do that. Now, what we can also do is go ahead and survey nearby to see if there is additional stuff. Hold down F. And let's see if there's any power nearby. Oh, no power nearby. That's a bummer. Now, how much power is this going to take? That's the real question. You need to go in here and look. Density is only 32%, but you know how it goes. How much power do these take? Each of these take... does it say? It's not gonna... It say 50. Okay, 50 each one. So, 50, let's say... Let's just count them in groups. 100, 200, 300, 400, 450. 450 power. Now, how much does solar produce? Solar produces 50 power, so how convenient that they are in the same thing. Now, if I don't have any industrial power, I will definitely use my solar power, and then I will just make a cluster of the same exact amount, right? So, go ahead and do this. I'm going to offset them a little bit here so they're not going to be blocked too much. Now, normally I like to put them up real high so they're not obstructed at all. But I'm actually going to add an extra row. And that power is going to be for, like, my portals and, you know, extra power for this getting going. Now, there's no power at nighttime. Now, I suggest a bunch of batteries so you can backlog a bunch of this extra power. So let's say, let's do a group of, say, 4 of those. And if we need more, we can always come back. Now we can toggle our wiring here, and we can connect these together. Like those, they're not together, because that one's apparently rotated differently than the rest of these. Yeah, it's rotated. It's rotated different. All right, that's got to be fixed. Hold on. C, X. And then another. What the? What the? Whatever. Maybe I'm just in the way. Oh, I'm in the way. That's what's going on. I'm blocking my ability to build it. All right, those two are connected. Now these solars are connected. And I'm just too close to it. That's there. Let's get out of the way over here. Then let's just use our fly camera. There we go. All right, that's better. Then link these. Yeah, nothing going to happen for right now, everybody, because I'm still waiting for the sun to come up. So what this is going to do is it's going to produce a bunch of power. And then it's going to produce a bunch of extra power that it's going to use to fill up the batteries. And then at some point, it's going to non-stop run this without having to have your industrial power. It's going to backlog enough power over here. Actually, you know what? Let's do some more batteries. Let's go ahead and do a couple more. Create a little redundant connection over there. All right, so there we go. So we've got our batteries, we've got our solar. And then what we want to do, of course, we've already got all this linked together. Let's go ahead and run this from here, right over there. And when that kicks in, all of this will kick in. Now, the one thing that we don't have is the ability for all of these to kind of share a common storage or share a common thing. And so we're going to need to go in and add our piping as well. This is vitally important that you add your piping. And that's why I usually do 3 of these at a time, because getting to the piping in the front, and this is something I wanted to show you, is pretty awkward. When you already have some already there, right? And you can always turn them around so they're backwards or whatnot. But getting into these inner areas to do this is very, very awkward. But there we go. Now, what we want to do is we want to connect them long ways as well. That row to that row. Row your boat. And then this one we'll just connect across. That one. All right, there we go. Now, those are all connected together. All the power is connected together. All our batteries connected together. But we don't have the most important thing, the ability to store a ton of the resource. So we're going to go ahead and do that as well. Right over here. Now, this is what's going to cost you the most of your time. There's a lot of time and effort. Making a bunch of, or collecting rusted metal, which I strongly suggest you do not throw away, because rusted metal becomes ferrite dust. Ferrite dust becomes plates. Plates become storage units. Storage units hold all your stuff, and then you get tons and tons of stuff. As you can see, I have to press this down every single time. Why can I not hold down D? I'm getting 69 right now, but I gotta press it 69 times. Let's go. Bam. Yeah, I don't know why I gotta press that so many times, everybody. I don't know. I don't know. Why can't I just hold it down like it does in the auction hall? All right, and then we're gonna put our supply depots down. And you'll see me put a crazy ton of these down. Which way do we have our stuff going? That's okay, we'll just deal with it. Now, again, this would be another one to have, be awesome if it snapped. Kind of like it does in Satisfactory, where you see the green line and you hold down control and snap it to each other. Now, these don't require any power, everybody, so we don't have to worry about that. Notice I'm not putting them really close to my solar. I don't want to block my solar. Oh, that's about it. Okay, that's literally all of that. That was like 60 plus ferrite dust. So let's go ahead and do this. And then we want to connect these all together as well. Oh, not enough ferrite dust. Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay, so we need to go in and we need to build our storage. Should have built my storage first. Bad Kismet. Bad Kismet. Should have built this first. Let's do it over here. And E. Oh, come on. Come on that one. Hold on. Let's get back to which number we were on. We were on number 1. Or did number 1? Really? What about number 0? Oh, that was 0. That 0, and that's probably 1. And this one's 1. Yep, and this one's 2. Okay. We're going this way. And then hit E for number 4, and so on. And so forth. You get the idea. Now, that could cause a bit of a problem, blocking our solar. But we're just going to do that for now. And then now that I put those down, I have access to all of my storage from wherever I've got. So I can get a bunch more ferrite dust. Bam, 9,000 right there. Should actually go in my cargo slot. Bam, right there. A little extra in there. And now it's going to let me do those pipes. And so power, supply pipes, B for the fly camera. There we go. Okay, now we can connect all of these together. This is going to give us a lot of storage. Like so. And then find a spot where we can connect that. Let's just run it through there. Okay. Now, instead of just having the storage of those, I've now upped the storage to a whole bunch. Up to 9,000 that I can collect. Now, I would want to get it to about that much, about 10,000 or so. You don't want to overwhelm yourself with too much, but that's about perfect. And that's going to take a certain amount of time to make it happen. Now, I don't have to physically be in the game for it to actually collect that for me. I can leave the game right now, and I can turn the computer off, go 5 states over, be at the beach, have a nice, few days, come back, and guess what? Boom, that cadmium will be there for me. It absolutely will. And that's what's so cool about this game is the fact that that stuff runs, all the industrial stuff, will run while you're not in game. And that is why I am so dang rich in this game. It works pretty awesome. We don't have storage in Mad Treasure Fred. Not yet. No, I don't. Super Tech. I've started over so many times, Super Tech. I don't even know how many times now. I literally have started over like 30 or 40 times. I've been playing the game for years. And the reason I start over is because they keep adding all this cool stuff at the beginning of the game. And so you start over, you check the quest has now been updated, and all the questing has been updated, and they did a great job on that. They added a bunch of other stuff and so on for the beginning stuff. But now they've done so much good stuff for the beginning. Now they're working very much on the end stuff, like all the new stuff they've added, like the mechs and things like that. And of course, like settlements and things like that, which is more of a middle to in-game item as well. So they've added a ton of that. Now, I literally am not hurting for cash, everybody. I could go and just buy the cadmium. I literally have $700 million on me right now. And I make about $250 million, sometimes $500 million every time I log in. Every single week, I just log in. Boom, $500 million. It's not that hard. All you have to do is find the resource, get it extracting. Now, for a higher end resource like activated idiom, which is how I make my money, I suggest to do way more than 9. More like 24, right? Because that one takes forever. And so you can do that. Now, again, you have diminishing returns now in the game. So if you put 100 of them in one spot, it's going to not actually extract any more than if you put 25 or 50, all right? So don't overdo it. You want to usually keep it in a cluster of 9, or I say about double that, say 18 or 20, roughly about that. And then, of course, you want your power. Now, I usually use the industrial power, but sadly in this particular location, we have not found any industrial power. But that doesn't mean I can't go, 700 in this direction, find the power, which I've done many times, and some of my bases are like that. Find the power 7, 8, 900 away. You can't go beyond 999, but you can go all the way out to 999 away from this base, grab the power, and run that power cord right back over here. In fact, what you want to do is find the power, come back to this base, and run a power cord from this base to where you found the power, and just keep running that line, because that'll extend your base further and further out, and then you'll be able to build at that location with using your extractors. Now, if it doesn't work, here's what you do. If all of a sudden, boom, you're running your lines. Now, very important when you're running your power line to run a long line and then a short one. And the reason why you run a short line is so that you can go stand in that little short space and actually build some more line, right? Very important to do that. If you just do one long line, it goes from the back of the line. So if you're standing in the back of that power line, then what it will do is as you move forward, boom, it'll kick you out. And then you can't run another one. So you want to run a long one and a short one. And a long one and a short one, and it will continue to extend your base. You can also use walls, you can use foundations, you can use whatever you want. For me, power lines cost 0 resources. It's the smartest of all of them to use. Plus, you're going to need a power line if you're running it out there to power, right? So you run all the power line all the way out there, and if you get out there and all of a sudden it kicks you out, though you've run your power lines very diligently, long one, short one, long one, short one, and it's been okay all the way out there, and then say you log out, you come back in, it's not working. Guess what? Log out, log back in again, and bam, it'll kick back in again. It's done it to me hundreds of times. Believe me, it works. I've done it hundreds of times as well. So there you go. So instead of doing that, oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Now, what you want to see is you want to see this going up. See it going up? Now, the reason why you want to see that going up is so that it's going to store enough power for the nighttime. Now, is it going to store enough power? I don't know. I guess I could figure out the math of 150 times how long the nighttime is and then figure out all the batteries. You know how I'm going to figure it out? I'm going to let this run. I'm going to come back later and try to catch it right before daytime. And I'm going to see how much battery's left in there. And if there's not enough battery in there, you know what I do? I'm going to add 3 more batteries. And then I'll let it run. I'll come back just before dawn. I will check it again. And if there's battery left in there, then it's good. If not, 3 more batteries. That's how I do it. You can do it by the math if you want to. But I do it visually. I just go, is there enough power in there? In the power grid 1 to run it. Yes, we have 600 power and we're using 450 power. Like I said, our power storage is going up right now. We have 6 batteries of storage. So you might need 1 battery per thing. I guess that's something we'll find out, right? We'll figure out the ratios and all of that. But guess what? Now we can go ahead and take a look at how long it's going to take before I have literally 10,000 cadmium. Right now it's going to take, right here, 4 hours and 37 minutes. Now that 4 hours and 37 minutes does not mean you need to be in the game. You can log out of the game, go do something else for a while, or fly around and do something else here in the game. You go take a nap. You could go, go for a run. Actually see your significant other and whatnot in the day, which I need to go do because my family's home now. We're going to eat dinner and all of that, and then come back in 5 hours. And guess what? Bam! You got 10,000 cadmium right there in your pocket. And I'll only keep like 1 stack of it because I don't use it that much. But I want to go through, get my cadmium going. I want to get my other stuff going, my other resources. And then I can just teleport right to this base. Now, I don't actually need a teleporter here to teleport to the base, only from the base. Now, because I have a little bit of extra power, guess what that does, everybody? That allows me to go ahead and put one of these babies down here. Oh, I had enough carbon nanotubes and plates. Let's go ahead and make some plates. Now, this ain't my first rodeo, everybody, as you can tell. And then put this down. Let me. Sometimes it's not letting me put this down. Sometimes this thing's very feisty. A little bit there. Let me put this down right here. You're like, oh no, a storm, Kismet. Yeah, you can tell I'm really worried about it. I got a great idea. Let's do this instead. Come on, you. Get in there. Sometimes it gets funky like that. or it doesn't let you do it, just use your fly camera. There we go. All right. I'm going to add a little extra area here. We're going to do this easy mode, everybody. One of the first things I do when I'm first starting off in the game, where I can find it, is I use this cylindrical roof. It is awesome. It works really, really well. And I'm going to go ahead and just put it, try to line it up nicely here, right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a door on it. I like this kind of door here. I'm then going to put a door on the outside here, using my fly camera. And then, now remember, I have tons of resources, but I've already collected crazy tons of resources, so this makes this so easy for me. I need more metal plating. I love the fact you don't have to hold down E to do that anymore. It's so great. Build. We're building a landing pad. We hit B for our fly camera. We have enough plates this time. And then guess what? Look at that. Oh, easy mode. Easy mode. And guess what? We got a unit right over here. And we can just go right over here. Tap into some of this power. Right over here. Run that across. Do not run into the door thing or it'll basically lock you out of your door. Run it to the side of the thing. Now this is powered up. Now I can get out of the storm here, so I don't have to sit here and be in the storm the whole time. And I can literally go inside here and still build, because you can do your fly camera. So you can just go here, get your fly camera, fly out here, and guess what? Now you're outside building. You don't have the thing going cha-chung, cha-chung, cha-chung the whole time. You don't have the storm blasting you. You're not even seeing the storm at this point, right? And so you're good. But another cool thing we can do is basically go in here and make this super easy to put this down by literally just putting this right here in the center. We need some more plates. All right, you, stop that. There we go. Get some more plates and just put this right there in the center. Oh, what is your deal? What is the deal with this thing lately? Object too close. That's literally how it works. It goes right there in the center. Literally goes right there. Oh, why is this flat up here? Huh. Something funky going on. Something funky going on. Alright, let's go into toggle mode. Maybe it's because of these doorways. Alright, let's switch the doorways. Right click. Let's try the other doorway. I know this doorway works really well with this particular thing. Let's go in and take this door. Oh, God. Oh, God. Press the wrong button. Wrong button. Oh, nothing like wrong button in everybody. Okay, fine. Delete that. The buttons are really awkward because you have had it a certain way for a long time, and now I'm trying to rework all those buttons. Very, very awkward. All right, let's do it all over again. Fly camera. Now, this is going to snap in place, by the way. That's going to snap in place there. And we want to keep it where the top of it doesn't get knocked down. There we go. And then we'll go to the other side. Put a doorway in that side. We'll go in here. We'll go into our wiring. Run our wiring again directly from the batteries. From over there. Over here. There we go. And then, after all that hard work, boom. Portal up and running. All right. That was some serious work there, everybody. That was some serious work. Now, I don't know why it flattens out like that. Maybe because I connected the power, and then it flattened it out on top. Now, I love these as well, early game, because guess what, everybody? If you wanted to, and I'm going to go ahead and do it, you can create what I call the circle of power. Ready? But this is going to be way more power than I need. Then again, I'm farming 50,000 gold right now. I'm literally farming 50,000 gold. And so we'll go ahead and put these. You know what? Let's put them like that. These are not. This is not very well thought out. Hold on. Let's go to B. D. No, we're going to go to C, and then we're going to go to X. I don't know. It still feels awkward to me, but we'll get it. We'll get it down. All right, because I play it like once a week now, so it's sometimes very awkward. There we go. Now we looking good, and then like that, the circle of power. Now the cool thing is this automatically attaches to this, and then it also acts as a power run, right? So it automatically just puts the power in there. You don't have to run any cords or anything like that. It's going to run some power in here, and then we can make this also a battery storage area. So these will snap into here. I like to get them in there like that. So this will be our battery storage housing. This is way more batteries than you need, everybody, but you know what? We're going to do it. Let's go industrial strength, right? There we go. All right, that'll be our battery room, and that'll be a lot. That's a lot of batteries. All right, and they're still gathering that up. Again, I have the power up here, and I have the power down here. Now, of course, having it up higher means it's not going to be obscured as early. I typically like to put it up as high as I can in any game because eventually the sun's going to become obscured by the edge of the world. But that's going to be more than enough, I think, for now. It's got 15,000 power in those right there. But we'll find out later. Now we have all the stuff that we need. GG. And we also can make it easy on ourselves by running over here to the back. And we can say, and you want to turn this in such a way where your ship doesn't ram into your base. Let's see if it turns away from the base. Yay! All right, perfect. I did do that right. All right, so then now I can get on my ship and I can fly away, or I can use the portal and do that. All right, I think we crushed that, everybody. Now, there's one more thing that we're going to need, and that is a save button. Let's go ahead and get that save button in. Always have a save button no matter where you are. And I put this save button in. Open a couple more plates. Or not. Okay. Whatever you feel like doing there, bro. All right. And I put the smaller one in here. The only time I use the other save one, right, this save one is in my primary base, my very main base, because it puts a little star there. So if you got 10 bases in that area and you're looking for your main base, well, oh, there's the one with the star. Bam, that's my main base. So that's the only time I use that, typically, that save beacon. Otherwise, I use this other save point. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at this and see how much it is. And then next week, we're going to come back and we're going to look at this. Right now, it's at 250, right? And I'm not going to log in at all. I'm just going to be offline the whole time, all week. Now, come back and you'll watch. That'll be 9,000 in there. GG. GG, done. And then we'll keep doing that. We'll keep working on it up there. Now, there is something we need to do, though, before we get into our battle here. We need to do one more thing before we jump out. And that is to go back to our main base and to do something with our settlement. Let's go. Let's take care of that. There we go. Needs more storage, lads. Always. Pity there's only 10. I know, right? They messed up the proximity for the portals. I have to move a long way to place it. I know, I've noticed that the proximity of the portals is messed up, and then also the vertical proximity of the portals is messed up as well. Like, if you put it into, like, the room, if it seems like it's too low, it'll say no, even though it does have plenty of room. I found by building out an upper area, it does then let me put the portal down, and then I just take the upper area off. It's kind of like a little workaround there. I have so many workarounds, everybody, in so many games. All right. Now, this is my primary planet, my paradise planet, and I got a bit of a settlement going on over here. Let's go take a little peek over here. Now, remember, this used to be at a deficit of 190,000 per cycle, everybody. Yeah, 190,000 in the hole. Let me go ahead and show you how it's looking now after the Wasteland and the Space Tycoon took it over. Let's take a look. Bam, right over here, already making 118, or 800, sorry, not 100, 816,000 right now. And I'm trying to get the happiness and the citizens to be happier there. So let's see what kind of decisions. Citizen requests, what do we got? Begin settlement expedition. All right, a group of citizens want to undertake an expedition across the planet. They have picked up a distress signal on a planetary radar. The signal is several days away, but duty compels them to respond. Oh, yeah. Hey, 33,000? That's nothing, bro. Go for it. Go do your thing. Now, that should make the settlement happier. And let's see what it does. It cost me 33,000. But I don't see any increase in happiness. All right, let's go take a look. Down here. 33 and 42. So I don't know what the benefit of that was. Other than they're going to go and try to help other people. Awesome. But I guess you could say no, and then they might get more unhappy. So there you go. Now, this is going to get cleared in about 1 hour and 32 minutes. Now, again, remember, this game is not a game you have to be in the game for it to progress. So in 1 hour and 32 minutes from now, I can log out of the game, turn my computer off, come back, turn it back on again, turn the game back on again, bop in 1 hour and 32 minutes, and that would be cleared. Just like that. And the same thing with all my other resources that are collecting right now. I'm collecting tons and tons of resources, everybody. I give you a little sample just by looking here in the base terminal. By the way, they added a base terminal in your thing. You can see I'm collecting copper. I'm collecting rusted metal, which becomes ferrite dust. One of the most important things in the early game, and even in the later game. Even here in this stage, I'm still using ferrite dust for storage. Uranium, sodium, cobalt, gold, silver, dollar bills right there, where you go collect those eggs and you get dollar bills, like millions of dollars. Activated idiom farm, which is collecting 250,000 activated idiom. And then I have some trade bases for looking for ships and stuff like that. And you can see, oh, it shows you the icon of it now. Oh, it actually started to work. I've never had that work ever on any of my bases. Oh, it actually worked. I'm stunned, everybody. I'm absolutely stunned that I can actually see what my base looks like. I know some of you told me it does work. Mine never worked. That's the first time mine's ever worked. Oh my God, now that makes me want to go to each and every one and take cool pictures of it. All right, cadmium base as well that we just created. We'll come back. We'll check on that next time. Now again, we got this done. We're gonna go right out. See, look, they're always chilling in my overseer's office. What up? Testing humidity levels, and this guy is having a moment. I know how that goes, bro. I know how that goes. Okay, you guys have been very patient. I'm gonna give you 1,000 Kismets for being patient on those battles. Because we're going to go into battle mode. We're going to do 9 hours of battles today, so don't worry about it. We're going to do a lot. Let's go. To battle! We're going to do a ton of them. All right, let's fast travel these puppies right in here. We're going to get in some trouble. Let's go. While you guys are doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to go into mode. Pog! You got yourself a Pog? Remember those little discs they call Pogs? Back in the day. You guys remember those? I remember those. That's like 1,000 years ago. Like 1,000 years, a dance party. Oh yeah, Avatar's having a little dance party down there. Whoop, whoop. Having a little dance party. All right, let's go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look out, healers. Look out in the back. No. No, don't kill my healers. Oh, man. Range trying to hold them off. I see some healers down here at the bottom, too. Got them on backup. Oh, I think we got this. I think we got this. This is for a nice chest, everybody. We're going to get you some loot. Look at me coming through. Kismet knows what to do. 24 left. All right, we got a big group left. We got 33 left. There's 17. We got a lot of tanks in there. Got a good amount of ranged. I also give everybody a boost there. Yeah, look at that healer coming in. Look at that healer coming in. I got to get through the door, though. Bottom fish, get in here. Show me some love, bro. Throw down some heals on the crew. Oh, well, we already won. There we go. Open the capture chest. Give you guys some love. The last splash, bottom fish, Subi walking away with tons of loot. And Subi showing you how it's done. Look at that. Subi blowing it up with just 2 units as well. Nice job, Subi. With 32 kills. But again, try to put down as many units as you possibly can. The more units you put down, the more loot I can give to you guys based on how many units are placed. So again, thank you very much for everybody being super patient on that battle. Now, what we're going to do is give you guys some more loot. We'll come back and collect those later by going and doing another chest. That's right. We have 3 chests in a row. We're going to try to hit all of them. We're going to try to get all the loots for you. Oh, over here, bottom left corner has been our winner right here. So we're going to go win a chicken dinner right down there. Now, come and join me, everybody. Come on in. Get your units in. Get them all filled up over here. We'll work together, run around, wipe these guys out, get you some more loot. Now, what we're going to do here, everybody, if you're not familiar with this part of my stream, is I do a bonus stream on top of my normal stream. Now, normally I stop about an hour ago, or 2 hours ago, really. But I've been going a little extra long here because we were running behind on 76, and then we now got into No Man's Sky. We wanted to at least get some of our industrial stuff going to show you a little bit of that and how I do that. But Now that we got that going, we're going to basically, in this segment of the stream, where basically I play like Fallout 76 and No Man's Sky, and then we're going to go into another segment, which is a bonus stream of Stream Raiders. So I'm going to be doing that all afternoon for like the next 5 hours of battle. So you can just hang out here in the stream, just keep putting your units down, keep getting that maximum amount of loot every single minute of every single day. And that's what we do up in here. I can also play with Stream Raiders, play Stream Avatars on top of Stream Raiders. So you can do battles down there. You can go ahead and make them jump and do all that stuff. All the stuff in light purple, by the way, has to do with my Stream Avatars, which are down here. So anything that's under redemptions that's light purple, you can drop bombs on them. Wow, that timing. That timing, Ladybug. You drop bombs on them. You can make them dance. You can do all that kind of fun stuff down there. And just hang out down there at the bottom and have some fun. Whoa, look at him go. Wow, oh, God. Look at me bouncing around on my face. Don't worry. They'll walk it off. Whoa, lady coming back. They'll walk it off. They'll be fine. Oh, whoa. Somebody really coming back and bouncing. Again, eventually they just get back up again. Whoop. There you go. And then they're fine. All right. So feel free to go ahead and hang out in the stream, everybody. I'm going to go into battle mode. You won't see or hear me. You can just do a bunch of battles all afternoon. I'll keep the battles going behind the scenes. I'll be working on videos and working on my IRL stuff, having dinner, doing all of that stuff, and resting up just a little bit for tonight's stream at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, everybody. I will see you then. Bye for now. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.